guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to take you on a wild ride of what do you want to do if you are preparing to meet with contractors. I'm going to need coffee for this because this is actually kind of a boring subject. So, as you guys know, I am in the process of opening up my new space, which is going to be a salon and a boutique. It's going to serve two different functions. And last week, I had the privilege of meeting with the general contractor of my space to start planning the layout and design. Like, that is obviously the most fun part, but preparing for those types of meetings, it's not fun. So I'm here to tell you guys a few tips to make your life easier and so that you can make the most out of that meeting with your contractors, gain their respect, and push your project forward. So without further ado, let's roll right into the video. Number one, you are going to need to start sketching. If you're anything like me and you have no artistic capabilities, this could be a little bit challenging, but print your blueprint and then think about how you want the layout of your space to be and just simply draw it out. They don't expect you to be Picasso, but they do want a general idea of how the flow is going to be and something that they could defer back to should they lose, I guess, track of what you guys had previously talked about in your initial meeting. Okay, so tip number two, you are going to want to print out the specs for your lighting and your plumbing fixtures. So let me just give you an example of this. I don't know if you can see this, but these are my wall sconces, and they will want to know the technical details about the installation of these pieces. So if you're meeting with your electrician, you want to come prepared. You don't want to be like, well, I think I'm going to have this drop fixture in this general design. You want to be like, these are my fixtures, this is how many, this is how I want them paced out, and then provide them with the specs. And the same for your plumbing. You don't want your plumber to come in here and rough out the plumbing for your shampoo bowls if they connect in the back and not through the floor, because you will be responsible for that build out cost. So, number two, provide the specs to your electrician and to your plumber. And that's gonna require that you purchase these things before this meeting. So you have to do your homework and you have to pull the trigger on some of these major decisions.
I'm living my best life. Ain't going back and forth with you now. I'm living my best life.
Tip number three, you're going to want to take and know the measurements of your equipment. So for example, you're going to want to know the measurements of your mirrors, because based on the size of your mirrors, that's going to tell you how you're going to pace out your stations, because you're going to want a certain number of footage on either side flanking your mirrors, and that's also going to tell you where you are going to put your wall sconces should you decide to do wall sconces. Something that I didn't know going into this meeting, but I found out is that if you have a wall sconce next to a mirror and it is too close, it's going to reflect in the mirror, which is going to throw off the entire design. So that is something that they're very specific on and they don't want to mess around on, so know your measurements. And that includes shampoo bowls, mirrors, sofas, garment racks, if you're doing a boutique with your salon, all of that. Know what's going in, because they're going to be very specific when they map out the design. They're literally going to draw it on the floor, which I'll be showing you a little bit later when we go into my space, and they're going to follow those all the measurements and all the things that they wrote down, and they're probably not going to circle back to you. So unless you want to be responsible for added costs, for changing around, rough-in wiring, that type of stuff, know your measurements going in and help these guys help you succeed. Preparation is everything.
I'm living my best life. Ain't going back and forth with you now. I'm living my best life. Ain't going back and forth with you.
So ultimately, guys, I am no expert on this, but at the end of the day, you do want to show up to the meeting prepared so that you can gain the respect of your contractor and respect your own time too, because time is limited. Time is money, as they say, and you do want to be efficient, be prepared, and move closer to your goal. You know, because once you get through all of this tedious planning, then you get to see your vision come to fruition, and really isn't that what it's all about. So, thank you guys for joining me once again. I hope that these tips helped. If you liked the video, please hit like, hit subscribe, and I hope that Have a great Sunday. Bye.